Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. I made like 4 videos this morning because I'm available. So I'm making like 4 videos this morning. I'm discussing the NFL news here. I got some videos for tomorrow you'll probably see on this channel and on the SteelerNation channel as well. And V Productions, I'm gonna make some videos today as well too. I'm using this day to just film. But today we're discussing some NFL news and updates. As you guys see from the title, we're reacting to the ESPN's list. ESPN did a list of the best rosters and the worst rosters on 2025, so all the moves and stuff. So we'll see what they have. And number 1, they have the Baltimore Ravens. And number 2, they have the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Ravens and Eagles are top 2. As you guys know, the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, of course, and then the weapons the defense. First of all, the secondary is crazy. All the pieces they have in the secondary. You know, you got Marlon Humphrey still there. You got Kyle Hamilton still there. You got Nate Wiggins still there as well. You brought in who they brought in? It was Jerry Alexander. You brought him in. It's like they got a lot of pieces. I think everywhere. I think you look at their roster, they got a lot of pieces everywhere. It's like loaded and stacked and stuff as well. Mark Andrews, of course, still there. Isaiah Likely is still there as well. Ronnie Staley. You know, you got Malachi Starks. I forgot him. Malachi Starks from Georgia. They drafted him. I forgot about that. Yeah, Malachi Starks, the very good field general. So they got a lot of weapons in secondary. Roquan Smith, of course, you know, all-pro player. You have him as well. So Cal Van Noy did a good job last year as an edge rusher too. Broderick Washington, Travis Jones. They got a lot of pieces. Derrick Henry, of course, you know, Lamar and Derrick Henry, that tandem. But they have a lot of pieces, of course, on their team. So yeah, they probably do have the best roster. Eagles number 2, as you guys know, their offense is crazy. Having Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP, and then you have Saquon Barkley, you have Devontae Smith, you have, of course, AJ Brown as well. You got pieces everywhere, and the defense is still nice too up front. I know they lost Milton Williams, but still got a loaded defense up front with Davis. What they call him, the Black Beast or something like that. You know what I mean, like 6'6", 350 pounds. You got him up front. You got all these different individuals too, as well, Bun as well. And it's like the Eagles can attack you different ways. Like usually you'll see a team have like, you know, a few pieces, but the way Eagles have done things with Jalen Carter as well was a big time steal when he dropped in the draft. Of course he dropped because, you know, the incident he had off the field. But he dropped in the draft right to the Eagles, and he's been playing very good football too. So they got guys who are set, not only for now, but guys who are set for the future. These are some young players who are probably about entering their prime and still in their prime, like going crazy and stuff. So yeah, they're gonna be a team to be a reckoning team for a long time. Let's see, the Lions are number 3. A lot of weapons on offense, of course. They build the defense back up a little bit too, but a lot of offensive weapons. Buffalo Bills at number 4. Number 5, you have the Kansas City Chiefs. When you have number 15 in your team, Patrick Mahomes, that's all you need, really. That's all you need right there, number 15. And number 6, we got the Denver Broncos. The Broncos defense was actually the best defense last year. It allowed the least amount of points last year. And Patrick Surtain, of course, being Defensive Player of the Year, helps a lot too. Then their linebackers they had, of course, as well. They was able to get to the quarterback a lot. They was able to play very good defense in the air. It was kind of like the no-fly zone, the new era of it or something, but it was playing very good defense last year. And then now the offense too is kind of getting on par a little bit. They add some pieces in there, some sneaky pieces, sleeper pieces as well. So you possibly see them going crazy as well this season. They got them ranked number 6, right? Yeah, number 6. Number 7, watch the Commanders. You know, Jaden Daniels played very good football last year. Led his team to the conference championships. And then number 8, you have the Los Angeles Rams as well. And number 9, you have the Cincinnati Bengals. We know Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, that killer trio right there. People thought they were going to lose one of those guys, but they went out there and kept them all together. Paid them all, got them all together. They might have to lose another player. Shemar Stewart is still having negotiations. I'm going to discuss that actually after this list by the situation with him. We also have, of course, San Francisco 49ers at 10, the Minnesota Vikings at 11. At 12, you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. At 13, you got Houston Texans, of course. 14, you got the Green Bay Packers. The Texans got a lot of receivers too, and the Packers got a collective group of receivers too, a young offense. Travel Bears at 15. At 16, you have the Chargers. They have a lot of running backs. They have, of course, Najee, but also they drafted Mario Hampton as well. So they should be able to run the ball well. You know, Coach Harbaugh, loves running the football like that. That's one thing he can do, build an O-line and build a run game. He did that last year for the Chargers with J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins had injuries, he was in and out, but Harbaugh did a good job at running the football. I think that took a lot of pressure off Justin Herbert, especially in the playoffs, because Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. He has all the intangibles, but for some reason, in the clutch situations, he did not perform. I don't know why, but that's a story for a different time. At 17, you got the Arizona Cardinals. 18, you have the Cowboys. 19, you have the Steelers. The Steelers got crazy defense, of course, as well. But the weakness, they say, is, of course, still the young offensive line. The young offensive line, of course, and not knowing what Aaron Rodgers is going to get. Aaron Rodgers is surrounded by a lot of people. They still got a lot of weapons for him. And the defense is elite level, of course. You have all pros all around the defense. But the offense, the O-line, I think they have potential, but they're still young. They haven't played a full season together. Broderick Jones was there, but Trevor was injured, so he's missed the whole season last year. Zach Frazier played there with Broderick Jones. Broderick Jones on the right side, now he's on the left side. So it's a lot of, kind of getting familiar with each other a little bit. And Malu missed the first few games, came back as well. McCormick played last year, of course, being a rookie last season. So this should be the first year all these guys as a unit will play together. So hopefully they can all stay healthy and stay good, and it would be cool to see how things go. At number 20, you have the Seahawks. At number 21, you have the Patriots. Number 22, you have the Jaguars. Number 23, you have the Raiders. Number 24, the Dolphins, of course, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. That little duo is always nice, of course. If Tua stay healthy, they can definitely be big time. They brought somebody in. I forgot, it was somebody they brought in. Oh, Darren Waller. Yeah, Darren Waller came out of retirement. They got him in. And, his last year with the Giants was all right. A few years back. He only retired for like a year and a half, I think. Almost like 2 years. He wasn't retired that long. He missed like one season. He retired. I think he retired. I think he played one season. He retired. He came back. So he only missed like one season and a half like that. I think he played in 2023, 2024. So yeah, he wasn't really gone that long. So he's still in good shape. Still can go out there and play. We know a big time player he is. And the Dolphins made Jonnu Smith look very good last year, and he kind of similar in that aspect. He's a pro bowler as well, so he definitely can go out there and be productive too, and get him at least 700 yards or plus or more. You never know like that. I don't know if he got another 1,000-yard season in him, but you never know. No 25, you got the Colts. 26, you have the Falcons. 27, you have the Giants. I'm surprised the Giants even that high. 28, you have the Titans. 29, the Jets. 30, the Panthers. 31, the Cleveland Browns. They lost a lot of pieces, of course. Their defense is still cool, but their offense is a lot of question marks everywhere. Like that. Last year came off a losing season as well, so we'll see how they look. And the quarterback situation is very shaky because you have Joe Flacco, you have Dylan Gabriel, who you drafted way too high. You never did that. And then Shedeur Sanders, I think he's going to emerge to be a good player. But I feel like Shedeur Sanders, I keep thinking this. I said it before too as well. I think Shedeur Sanders is going to lead the Browns. If he plays well and does well, I think he'll ask for a trade eventually and lead the Browns. And that'd be funny too. I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm a Brown hater. So that'd be funny. You go out there and ball out and play well. We're like, Shedeur went 6-1 as a Brown, and then he leave. He get traded somewhere else and play well for the other team he traded to. That'd be funny. And then 32, we had the Saints, of course. Saints got a lot of question marks. A lot of players. The receiver room is not the best. Quarterback situation, we're going to see how Tyler Shaw looked. I'm surprised they even took him, but we'll see how he looks as well. Yeah, there's a lot of questions about them. But that's the list right there ESPN had of the top 32 rosters. Let's move on to some training camp stuff. As you guys know, training camp previews been happening, of course, because we have a lot of training camp about to start. I think most of the training camps, some training camps I think starting today, right? And some of them start tomorrow. And the teams start different times and stuff. So we'll see a lot of different guys kind of get into training camp, report there and stuff as well. But Shemar Stewart is one name that's been circulating around. He's still not there with the Bengals, and the Bengals owner was Mike Brown was talking about everything about the Shemar Stewart situation. They basically put in a clause, because his contract, I think it was like an $18 million deal for 4 years like that. They put a clause in, though, that if anything detrimental to the team was to happen, the guaranteed money kind of changes in the future and stuff. But, in his situation, he's probably looking at it like, okay, the guaranteed money to be fully certain. Now, he probably don't plan on getting in any trouble, but what can be detrimental to the team? Could it be like you miss a meeting and they count that as that and miss it out or something? He's talking about like, and talking about like some criminal stuff or something. So I don't know. But his contract is a little different. They trying to switch his contract up. A lot of rookies, most of the rookies, of course, in the first round get fully guaranteed contracts most of the time. And second round picks this year has been getting fully guaranteed contracts. I think they say Alfred Collins was the only person who did it, but his contract was $10 million. He got guaranteed $9.6 million. So it's like basically got it really. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens though. We're gonna see what happens, of course. And a lot of people think a holdout is coming too as well, because the NFLPA, the different situations that are going on and stuff. They said a holdout could be coming, you know, in the upcoming seasons. So we'll see what happens. I know he's trying to add games, of course, as well. Players want to add that guarantee because, of course, the money is big. You might see a contract and say, "Oh, we got paid $150 million," and then you look at the guarantees, but he only getting like $65 million guarantee, which is a lot of money still. But it's like based off what that is, it's like it's not really giving the full money. It's kind of like the team still harvesting money away from you. So I think the NFL players are looking to try to get more fully guaranteed contracts, and which is going to probably require them to play more games, most likely. But I think they'll be okay with it if they can get fully guaranteed deals, where it's like all these incentives and uncertainties. You can switch to guarantees in the future after the third year and all that extra stuff. They say, I signed for $100 million, I get all $100 million fully, like an NBA player. So we'll see what happens. And some players, like I think who was that? I believe it's the I think Damian Lillard. He got cut from the Bucks, but they still paying him. So this year he'll make about $70 million because he's getting paid by the Trailblazers, even though he's injured. And he also getting paid by the Bucks because they cut him and released him. They started paying him that season. So the NBA is a little different. You know, you still get your money still. But Shemar Stewart, we'll see what happens with his situation. Jared Jones, another person, and had to do with the contract too as well, because look at Jared Jones, how he got his team. You know, TJ Watt signed his contract with the Steelers, $123 million for 3 years. The guaranteed money was $108 million, fully guaranteed. And you look at, of course, who else signed? Was Max Crosby signed his before as well? And then Myles Garrett signed his. He got $40 million. TJ Watt got $41 million. I think Max Crosby got 36 million, something like that. Then Michael Parsons is gonna be probably looking for more. So if you don't do it this year, and you wait till next season, we'll be paying him more. Sometimes you might see a big amount, kind of like the Bengals did, a big amount for Jamar Chase. They pay him, but then you look at what he did the following season. He was a Triple Crown winner, and they pay him even more money sometimes. So sometimes you might go out there and just say, you know, this player is good, I'm going to get it done. Because if I was an owner or GM, I'm getting the deal done by year 2, 3 years. Because if I know a guy is good, like Michael Parsons came to the league, we see him dominate his rookie season, dominate year 2. I'm like, okay, I'm getting him paid. After year 2 ends, when year 3 start, I'm paying him right then and there. A contract extension. I'm gonna show him this money right there. We're gonna pay him, so it'll be already set. But some teams wait so long like that because they wait for the inedible. Like they're trying to pay somebody, but like I'm gonna wait and see and hold off like that. Like just pay him right then and there, so you can save yourself. So you can save yourself some money in the future, but also save yourself a headache and deal with all this. Because if he decides to leave or something and disgruntled, you mess yourself up a little bit. So we'll see what happens, of course, with that situation. But this is all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a little NFL news and reacting to the ESPN list and stuff. We'll probably get more stuff in the upcoming weeks because training camp does start as well. I think James Cook says he's reporting to training camp. I think he's still seeking a new contract as well. So we'll see. There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys who are seeking new deals and stuff. We'll see what happens if they get their deal or they get traded. Juwan Jennings was asking for a new contract extension as well. His market value is about, I think they said about 10 million, about 8 to 10 million a year. So he could possibly get a 2-year, $16 to $20 million deal, depending on what team is offering like that. 49ers haven't did it yet, so we'll see if he still stay with them or he gets traded somewhere. But it's a lot of news. But I see you guys when I see you. Peace out.